Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Antonio Pomares. You know me as being a guest on Stranger in the Membrane. I also do a little YouTube thing called Off the Shelf. Well, this is kind of like a little companion piece to Stranger in the Membrane, a little off the shelf videos for you. It's been crazy. With New York Comic Con was like almost a month away, and I'm still vibing off it. So amazing, great show. The positivity, the people that I was able to meet, the talks, everything was cool. I had a very positive experience from it. Aside from the whole ticket thing, I had a positive experience with the show. Uh, I went on Friday and Sunday. It was amazing. The amount of people that were there. I got to give them kudos. I don't know if they sent out an email or what have you, but there were no hygiene issues. I smelled one person. One person out of all those hundreds of people, thousands of people probably. I smelled one person. That's good. From being at Artist Alley, I got to meet Sanford Green, David Walker, Brian Stillfreeze. I mean, it was amazing. Brian Thomas. I got to meet them, speak to them for a few minutes, give them my, just congratulations and my heartfelt thanks for the products that they're putting out, and also got some things signed, which was pretty cool. Um, I also talked to the usual suspects, the people that I always like to hang out with and talk to, who are amazing people. I also got to meet Ray Height. Finally, after like 3, 4, 5, 10,000 years, we've been going back and forth online. It was really cool. It's nice to meet him. Blurred Girl I also met. But then going back to the usual suspects, I got Chuck Collins, Regine Sawyer, uh, Sean Allen, just the people that I always enjoy speaking to just on a personal basis, and also checking out what they've got going on, dropping my coin with them and letting them know thank you very much. Once again, I support your products, and it's all good. I also got to meet Michelin Hess. Micheline Hess. I'm probably totally butchering your name, and I apologize. I met you. I should have asked you how to pronounce your name. That's totally just dumb. So nice and so just very personable. Really great. Um, Robert Garrett, Jerome Walford, people that I always go, hello, hi, how are you? Great. I went on Friday. I went with myself, my cousin Joy. I went with two amazing artists that I truly love hanging out with and also love eating with, Takia Marie and Shanae Williams. Always on point. Always love hanging out with you ladies. It was great. We went Friday, and Takia and I had on Black Heroes Matter shirts. The response was phenomenal, positive, loved it. We had pictures taken. People were constantly asking us, well, where'd you get the shirts from? We told them it was blackheroesmatter.biz, cheap pop, uh, and, uh, and just being able to get that message across, and also told them about the panel that they were having Saturday. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go to the panel, which is cool, but just being able to show off the shirts Friday and the message getting out there and the positivity of it, crazy, off the chain. People were saying great shirts. Can I take a picture with you? Can I post this up? Awesome. We were even in a, excuse me, an article that was on blacksci-fi.com, and that was just phenomenal, phenomenal. So that was the most positive thing ever. Uh, and just being able to make the rounds and everything, and all the excitement and positivity in the air was great. That I was able to see. Um, and just being around all those indie people, very cool. Um, we ended up one of our last stops were to Walk It Down Productions, their booth, Regine Sawyer. This woman's a force of nature. It doesn't, it's crazy. Force of nature. She hustles like nobody's business. She's always out there grinding. And it was so cool. And I love going there and, just checking out what she's got going on. And then when I looked up and I happened to see my cousin Joy and Shanae and Takia and Regine and Micheline. And I probably pronounced her name 3 times inappropriately. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And it was just really cool to see. And I'm looking up and I'm like, oh, these 4 black women who are artists, fans, creators, together reading these books and everything and talking about it and just laughing in general, and just it was just so cool. And it was one of those moments where I was like, yeah, this is it. Which kind of brings me to a little bit of a rant that I want to do about women in comics. Now recently, what was it, last week or the week before, there was all this turmoil, all this negativity, all this sexist crap, men ruin everything. Triply, yeah, we do, towards Chelsea Kane. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, why is it, this is ridiculous. In this day and age, it's almost 2007. And one of the few things that hasn't died this year has been misogyny, misogynoir, and just this ridiculous bullshit. And racism just hasn't. Everything else that has, everyone else who has passed and died this year, and these three things are still immortal. Amazing to me. And I started thinking about it, and I was like, well, yeah, it's bullshit, it's crap, but the men in comics don't actually help because a lot of times they're either going to support you when things are going well, and then you hear nothing about things when things are going when things are bad, or we have situations like this where there's all this just derogatory crap being thrown around on social media, with these social media warriors, and then you have guys who only come out when there's something negative, but aren't there when something positive is going on, or just every day. If you're going to support women in comics, do it every day. Don't do it because it's a marketing ploy. Don't do it because you see someone's in danger, online. Don't do it to make yourself feel better. Just do it because they've got great products out and they're people. Yeah, last time I think I checked out, women were people. So why not just do it that way? You know what I mean? Just support all the way across. I don't understand it. They'll jump at any chance to support their men and their brothers in in the other comic book struggle, especially black men. I'm probably gonna get roasted for that. Well, you know what? Only three people are gonna watch it, so whatever. But it's the fact of you see it constantly. I've seen so many guys like, oh, you know what? Big ups to blah blah blah. You had this great issue come out, blah blah blah, what have you. Oh, big ups to making it to Marvel, or big ups for this DC title. They'll do it for women, but only when they're up at that certain upper echelon that they consider to be worthy, not the ones on the ground floor, or what they consider to be the ground floor, or unworthy. That's the one. Those are the ones that they will not give props to at all. And I find that just disgusting. I can't stand it. If you're going to support all across the board. Come down off your high tower, or high horse, I should say. Excuse me. Well, come out of your high tower, get off your high horse, and check out what's going on down there. You were once at that point. And women have to work three times as hard just to get their baby toe in the door. Not even the foot, just the baby toe, just that little ass toe, the one that's always hanging off to the side. And not. And I'm not saying that women need the validation of men in order to be seen as credible. That's not what I'm saying at all. Please don't misconstrue what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that if you're gonna support, that a B, or if you're gonna support all the time. Don't pick your spots. Do it all the time. Okay, that's what should be happening. You know what? Yada 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 came out with this great, book coming out. Boom. You know what? Lock It Down Productions. Cool. What's up? Mouse and Overland. You know what? I really dug it. It was really cool. You know what? MechaCon with Maya Crown Williams. That woman is, oh my god, she works so hard. She don't sleep. She don't rest. She don't do nothing. She's just a human battery. Things like that. Just do it all the time. Don't do it when it's convenient for you. Do it because they're people. They're creators. They're in a struggle with you. They have to work three times as hard. If you are a woman of color, you probably got to work 4 or 5 times as hard. And that's even to be considered, you know, average by them. And that's not cool. So you stand up so much for your brothers and what have you, and the men. Oh, you know what? We got this book coming out. It's great. What have you? Cool. Whatever. We've got this title. What have you? But when it comes to women, very far and few in between. And I can't stand that unless they're up on that upper echelon where they consider them to be worthy. That I don't. And believe me, I'm checking y'all out. I'm seeing you. I'm seeing who you give props to, who you don't. I'm watching it. Believe me. I'm checking out, and yeah, it's just not cool. Support across the board. It's not that difficult. Yeah, I didn't get as angry as I would have because I would have started dropping F-bombs and all other types of bombs. Bad enough I said bullshit. That's 3 times I said bullshit. Uh, it's just it's complete. It doesn't make any sense. All the other crap that they have to go through, and that's what we're gonna do. Support all the time. Post up a post up a picture. Hey, you know what? Bought this today. It was really good. Check it out. Art's phenomenal. Check out whatever book it is or whatever con it is. Stop giving them crap. Stop. Just support them because they're creators. That's it. I just don't understand that. I don't. Anyway. Not anyway, but let me move on from that. Just food for thought. Just think about it. Everything that's been going on with comics and such, and now the TV shows are coming out because it's that time of year. So there's a lot to be thankful for in comics, from great comic books coming out every Wednesday. Oh, this is Wednesday, so happy new comic book day. Hope you're picking something up. Let me know what you're picking up. I'm always interested to see what people are reading, what's going on. Speaking of that, and off of my rant about supporting women in comics, I'm going to give you 6 comics that I think are really cool that you got to check out. In no particular order, and there will be more along. So if you don't see your book and you know I've been reading it, it's not because I think it's crap all of a sudden. It's just because I just want to give 6. So this is like my 6-shooter review, what have you. I'm going to give it to you bullet points, quick, everything, okay? All right. So, on the heels of supporting women in comics, Ice Witch from Lock It Down Productions. Check that out, really good. It's on peepgames.com if you do digital. Or just go to Lock It Down Productions or lockitdown.com. Check it out. We also have Malice in Ovenland by Micheline Hess. You have to let me. God, I'm gonna make sure I gotta ask you how to say your name because I know I'm butchering it. Rosarium Publishing, really cool. Check it out. Great for all ages. Really interesting. Just check it out, please. Black. Now this is a variant cover done by Ashley Woods. This is number 1. Awesome book. The talent that's on this: Eagle, Randolph, Litt, Riggs, Stern, Sharp, outstanding. Kamikaze, Volume 1, Run, Rabbit, Run. Another, this is like a future, kind of a Afro-punk kind of a thing going. Check this out. This is the trade. Again, check it out. I'll give information in Strange in the Membrane. I'll give links and such like that to let you know where to pick these books up. Solar Man. Got the signature. I wasn't there for the signing, unfortunately, but I bought this. J2 Comics, check them out. Renee Rose is awesome. This is from Illage, Denon, Harris, Bellhouse, from Scout Comics. The name is from an older character, which I never read the older Solar Man stuff. Starting with this. Please pick this up. Definitely cool. It's not available digitally yet, I don't believe, but check out Scout Comics, or it's also available, like I said, J2 Comics. Well, if you're not in New York, then you're not going to go to J2 Comics. But it would be a hell of a thing if you flew into New York just to get this comic from J2 and then left. That would actually be pretty cool of you. Check this out as well. Like I said, Solar Man, Scout Comics, and Romulus out of Image. This is Hill and Blake. I can't give away the story, but secret society, female assassins, killers, long-standing history. This is just really a cool book, truthfully. So basically, that's it. Trying to think of what else there is. It's Wednesday, so it's new comic books, like I said. I believe. I'm trying to think of what's actually coming out today that I wanted to. Oh, Avengers Occupy, no, it's Occupy Avengers, I believe. David F. Walker's new book out of Marvel. Unfortunately, Nightwing was canceled, but we did get the full arc. Started amazing, finished off amazing, brutal, unflinching, unrelenting. One of the best things to come out, and very timely in this day and age. Yes, that is a chicken nugget. Yes, don't. I'm hungry. I'm a growing boy. I'm only 5'5", so I'm still a growing boy. Okay, so definitely want to pick that up. So I think of what else I want to pick up today. I think of some older stuff as well, but like I said, those 6 comics, check them out. Every time I do a video, every 2 weeks possibly, to go with Strange in the Membrane. We have a group. Also check us out on YouTube, and also have a Patreon page. Check it out. Helps to keep the mics on, so I don't have to do videos like this on my patio outside with people staring at me, looking at me, and I just have the dog pee on my leg, um, which is messed up because I didn't have socks on that foot. So yeah, I got urine foot now. Anyway, check us out. Like I said, Patreon, we are on YouTube, and we also have a page and a group on Facebook. We're also on Instagram as well. Just look up Strange in the Membrane. Uh, Actually, there's a show coming up this Saturday. I will not be there, unfortunately. This time of year, I'm very busy with work schedule, so I don't know when's the next time I'm actually going to start being on again. But like I'm like the longest running guest host on any show everywhere. I'm like the Heather Locklear of this show. If you get that joke, thank you. Pertains to Melrose Place. Never mind, whatever. Trying to think of what else there is that I can tell you for right now, but this is just the first video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope I didn't bore you too much. It's only like 20 minutes out of your life. I mean, you know, what's 20 minutes out of your life is like nothing. It's like pocket change. Unless you're on your deathbed, then I'm sorry. If you're on your deathbed and you took time to watch this, that's pretty cool actually that you spent your last dying moments with me. Awesome. So thank you very much. Tune in this Saturday, Strange in the Membrane. Check them out on iTunes. We have the audio on demand, which is also known as a podcast. I learned that term by listening to the Taz show, actually. It's very informative. Not just wrestling, but life. It's actually pretty cool. So thank you very much. Buy the comics. Enjoy this Wednesday. Enjoy New Comic Book Day. And keep turning those pages. Thank you, and have a good day.